Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to the channel. And today I want to just give you a brief update of what I was wanting to do and plans I have for Alpha Wave 2. It starts today, or it's already started by the time you're watching this, and so frankly, just wanted to chat about a couple things. Put out a post a couple days ago, probably sometime last week, and I was shocked to see that over 140 people voted on who their starter champion was going to be. And well, the results are very clear. Just over 50% of players that voted on this are going to be choosing Ramses. And so it seems that from our experiences from Wave 1, that Ramses has come out as a clear winner when it just comes to damage and wave clearing. Because when it comes to choosing a starter, especially for the alpha, the most important thing is simply just getting through the initial waves, and Ramses does an incredible job of this by starting with his A2 and then being able to clear that wave and then get enough divinity to be able to use his ultimate. You can cycle through the first and second wave very quickly. Now, I'm actually going to be doing something different. I'm going to be choosing Lady Jacques for my starter hero for Wave 2, simply enough because I didn't give her the time I wanted in Wave 1 to really be able to test and feel the difference. Now, I've heard what everybody has said. I recognize, that she may not be necessarily the best when it comes to damage, but at the end of the day, I could very easily pull another hero relatively quickly, and so I'm going to go ahead and choose her and just see what my starting experience is. Now, there are three things I want to talk about today, and they're going to be pretty brief, so strap in. First off, I was able to upgrade my internet speed since Wave 1, and I tested some streaming, and it looks like I'm actually going to be able to stream during Alpha Wave 2. I'm incredibly excited to bring this news to you guys as, there was just so much energy on day 1, Wave 1, and while I won't be able to be live right when it drops, I plan to have some streams throughout the 10-day cycle of Wave 2 to be able to just interact with you, my community. So I will be streaming solely on YouTube, so make sure that you tune in. I will have the stream scheduled out, so make sure and just check when they will be, and I would love to see you there. I can't wait to be able to have that experience. Secondly, when it comes to what I'm going to be focusing on in Wave 2, I kind of just passed through a lot of the challenges on Wave 1, didn't really spend a whole lot of time focusing on them. But the contest in Wave 3 is right around the corner. So while I am going to progress through the caverns, I'm not really going to focus too much on, like Fafnir or anything like that. I'm really just going to get through and then spend some time really focusing on what challenges I can complete. And if that's something that y'all would find very helpful, please let me know in the comments. If I can produce a video that's going to help you guys in understanding some of the more difficult challenges in the caverns, I would love to be able to do that. So let me know. And then third thing is that in this wave, I'm actually going to be doing a little competition of my own. I found out that a couple weeks ago, my nephew signed up for the Godforge Alpha. Now, this kid is 16 years old, and he's relatively younger than the general demographic of the Godforge audience. But because, I started a YouTube channel and he checked out some of my content, he really wanted to participate and just kind of check it out. So I'm really interested in what the dichotomy is going to be in what the Godforge experience for a 16-year-old versus a 30-year-old is going to look like. So you can expect that towards the end, or if not at the end of Alpha Wave 2, I'm going to be releasing a video on the concept of, I let my teenage nephew play Godforge and this is what happened. This is going to be a work in progress. I'm not going to do a series on this. I'm really just going to drop a single video, maybe do some polls or whatnot, some community posts throughout the session just to be able to share a little bit of updates. But if you're watching this, I would love to hear from you on whether or not you find this to be interesting, whether or not, just a single video at the end is the best thing for participation. But really, I want this to be something that people can really enjoy and experience. And frankly, I think it'll be something very helpful for Fateless to see, because it's going to really be like diving deep on, okay, well, this is what my thought was, this is what my strategy was, and then talking to my nephew about how he handled the game, what his strategy was, and how he did or did not overcome certain challenges. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I love this kid, and so it's going to be a blast. So tune in, guys. There's going to be a lot going on. There's going to be streams. There's going to be this competition I'm doing with my nephew, and I'm looking to really focusing on the challenges for Wave 2. So let me know down in the comments below what you find most helpful in all of this. I can't wait to see you in the stream. And so let's get ready. The alpha starts today. I'll see you in the next one.